Okay, so what if I told you that one of the most common purchases you'll ever make is secretly costing you a fortune? No, we're not talking about a house or even a college degree. We're talking about your car. And the hidden cost? It is absolutely staggering. $1.69 million. dollars. I mean, just look at that number. That's life-changing money, right? Enough to retire early, buy a dream house, you name it. What if I told you that for so many people, this is the exact amount of money they're missing out on because of one single everyday decision? And get this, that massive figure, over $1.5 million, doesn't come from some complicated Wall Street investment scheme. Nope. It comes from the hidden long-term cost of an average monthly car payment. I know that sounds completely impossible. So, the big question is, how on earth is that even possible? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today. We're going to go step by step and show you how a seemingly small, normal expense can have such a massive, massive impact on your financial future. This is what the source material for this explainer calls the $1.6 million mistake. It's a financial trap that millions and millions of people fall into, and most of them don't even realize it's happening. And you know what? It all hinges on one powerful, yet incredibly simple idea. And that idea is opportunity cost. This is the key to the whole thing. It's the hidden price tag on every single decision you make. See, it's not just about the money you spend. It's about what that same money could have been doing for you if you'd put it somewhere else. This idea right here, it unlocks the entire puzzle. Okay, so it all starts with a choice that seems pretty simple on the surface. Do you buy a brand new car or a used one? And look, let's be real. A reliable car is a necessity for most of us. New cars are tempting. You get the warranty, the latest safety features, that new car smell. But what we often forget to think about is that, financially speaking, this is one of the most critical crossroads you'll ever face. And here it is. This is the key number from our source material, $748. That is the average monthly payment for a new car. To a lot of people, that just seems normal, a manageable expense. But this number, this single payment, is so much more than just another bill. In fact, that single monthly payment is the turning point. It's the exact spot where two completely different financial futures begin. One path leads you down a road where your money's value disappears, while the other path builds toward incredible wealth. So let's do that. Let's actually walk down those two paths. Let's see exactly where that $748 a month can take you, and the two profoundly different futures it can create. So on the first path, that money goes into a new car. Honestly, you can think of it like pouring water into a leaky bucket. The second you drive that car off the lot, it starts losing value. It's a depreciating vehicle. But on the second path, that same money gets invested. And this is like planting a tree. It starts small, sure, but it's designed to grow bigger and more valuable over time. It's an appreciating asset. And this alternative path is surprisingly simple. We're not talking about some crazy high-risk trading strategy. All we're doing is taking that same $748 every month, and for this example, putting it into a standard S&P 500 index fund. That's really just a big basket of the 500 largest U.S. companies. And historically, it's returned about 10% a year on average. The key isn't being a genius. It's just being consistent over time. So here's what path number one looks like visually. You pour thousands upon thousands of dollars into your car payments, year after year, but the car's actual value just keeps dropping and dropping. After a decade, you've paid a fortune for something that's worth just a tiny fraction of what you originally paid. But on path number two, wow, this is where the magic happens. That same money doesn't shrink, it compounds. Your money starts earning money, and then that money starts earning its own money. It creates this amazing exponential curve that, after 30 years, builds all the way up to that stunning $1.69 million figure we started with. So you see, this is about way more than just cars. It's about a fundamental shift in perspective. It's about learning to see our purchases for what they truly are. Either they're assets that build our wealth, or they're liabilities that drain it. And this is the crucial mindset shift. We're often taught that things we own, like a car, are our assets. But if that so-called asset is constantly losing value while you're still paying for it, it's not building your wealth at all. It's a liability in disguise, and it is actively taking money out of your pocket, month after month. And all of this brings us right back to you. It builds to this final personal decision that pretty much everyone faces at some point. Because once you understand the true opportunity cost, the choice is no longer just about which car to drive. The whole decision gets reframed. It becomes a really clear choice between the immediate status and that new car feeling versus the life-changing potential of long-term financial security. It really just comes down to what you value more. So in the end, that sticker price on the windshield, it's really just the down payment. The real cost is the opportunity, the million-dollar future that money could have built for you. Which leaves us all with one final question to think about. What is the true price you're willing to pay for brand new?